So let's get started with today's beginner lesson. The main theme today is going to be just adding slides to what we already know. That would include doing basic steps as 1, 2, 3, 4, slide 6, 7, 8. Let's say we march forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, slide 6, 7, 8, right? And I can do the same thing. I'm going to go slightly more ahead. I'm going to do a spin. Well, I'm going to do a basic, then a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slide 8, right? So you're doing different things like that. Same time with like a rock step. 1, 2, slide 4, 5, 6, slide 8. Same thing with the two step. 1, 2, 3, 4, slide 6, 7, 8. So doing pretty much slides to whatever you can do. That will also include the box step. 1, 2, 3, 4, slide 6, 7, 8. What else? The crossover basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what this is adds layers to the main components of the bachata basic steps. And the way I try to design the course, especially for beginners, is to understand the concept of blocks, the concept of creating your root, positions, the angle, and how you're going to progress within those positions. So that way, once you recognize each position is the most important thing, and how you get there is more important than getting there, you're going to realize that these pieces are pretty much vehicles to get you to the next spot in your dance. And again, depending on the dance is 3 minutes or 5 minutes long, there's going to be different positions, different ways to travel that dance mat and get to that position. So I'm going to face this way here. I'm going to go a little bit upward forward. So I'm going to start, let's say, with the leader on one step. And again, we're doing this without the music. The music is in the background, but we're not going on the beat of the bachata, just FYI. So I'm going to start with a slow basic. I'm going to go 1, 2, regular basic, 5, 6, a little bit faster, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, two more times, and 1, 2, 3, 4, last time, and going into a slide, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to be the main thing I want you guys to have in your head, that slide. So there's different ways to do that slide. So before I commence giving you that layer of slides, I'm going to have to do a quick review of the slide. So pretty much what I do, for example, let's say I'm standing even position, both feet are flat, and I'm here, shoulder, hips, feet, they're all level here, right? I can squat, I can go up and down. Now as I'm doing this, what I'm doing with my left foot, let's say I'm starting with here, I'm not just gonna stretch my foot out, I'm also gonna use my big toe, roll my foot slightly, and let it angle itself in a way where my thigh, my shin, and my ankle are slightly pointing at a corner. It can also be more toward the front, but here, what I can do with this angle is I can slightly pull myself over here. But that's one part. The second part, I'm gonna use my hip to also get there, and third part is going to be my rib cage isolation. So as I'm going here, let's say I just point and then I return, point and return. And depending on how good your balance is and also the floor you're on or what shoes you're wearing, you may feel like maybe going a little bit tipping over to one side. So here, arrange your pronation, meaning you put your foot more out or more in, right? Most often than not, you're going to have to put your foot more out, right? And have this leg slightly bent. Boom. See here? That's going to be important as you go down the line. You can have it straight as well, but when you have a slight bend, no matter how slight it is, it's going to help you really use those glutes, that hip, and the pelvic tilt to really control what you're doing, and it gives you a lot more control over the power in your legs. Understand that your legs are the strongest part, one of the strongest parts of your body, if not the strongest components of your body. Now here, as I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, boom. Right, so here I'm going to take a step back closer to the camera and me as well. So what I want you guys to see here, I'm going to quickly show it facing the camera. So same way, if you're going to do with that, I'm going to do it exactly. So here you can see her big toe is not just like stabbing the floor, and it's not just merely just like this, like in a weird angle. She's really finding the floor with that. So if I go here, for example, 5, 6, 7, here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say we switch just sides here like this. I'm gonna do it with the other leg, right? 5. So you're gonna exactly 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now there's two suggestions here that I give you guys. One, let yourself have a little bit of a bend, and not just a bend in your knees, but I want you to be able to sit slightly on this here, on the part of the quad, and obviously on your glutes, right? That was going to require you to release your pelvic toe a little bit behind you, but not too much where you're like this, but just enough. Number 2, make sure you have a full extension of this leg here, and not just extend to have it airborne, but extend towards the ground, home into the ground, and try to embrace it as best you can with your foot. So now from here, let's say I put my foot here, and your man's gonna put her foot there. We're gonna switch weight to the whoever the foot is outwards. Switch weight, boom. Say I bring it in. We're gonna switch again. I push here, and bah. So I go out, drag, hip, torso, boom. 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 So what I say by drag is like here, I'm really using my foot to drag myself there. From there, I use my hip to kind of start transferring my center, which is my belly button, my tailbone, right? If you're looking backwards here, and then my torso, right? Because I can be like this, but my torso's all the way here. I gotta complete the movement by letting it follow through. Okay? Let's switch sides one more time, and this time I'm gonna do it facing here, and your man is gonna do it facing me. So let's take one step back, please. Exactly. So you're gonna do that leg. I'm gonna do this leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and switch. Other time. 1 and switch again. 1 and switch again. 1 and switch. Good. Now another suggestion. For example, here we're both gonna be facing forward. I'm gonna go slightly ahead of Amanda. You're gonna take one step back so you have enough space, and we're gonna do the same side. So one important thing here with the slides is not so much just the slide part. There's 3 aspects you can start to work on. One is again the shape. How much I sit on this thigh is gonna start designing the angle here, how my torso is able to position itself, and also how long this line looks, right? Again, my legs are not stretching more. They're just going to be the same length, right? But throughout the dance, I can go here, or I can go here, or I can even go here, right? And that's still enough for a slide. Boom, slide, right? Number 2, their intention, right? As you can see, I can do a small slide like this, boom, ba, or I can go with more drama in it, meaning I really emphasize the hip, the torso, boom, and it makes it look like it's bigger than it is, right? You're pretty much creating that illusion by accenting it with different parts of your body. The next important thing here is the timing of how fast you're moving that, and preparing that actually was much more important. So let's say I'm doing a basic finishing this way, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here, I want to make sure all my weights here had the position first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can wait till the last second. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One last time. 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's like a little delay, right? It's not like I'm going here immediately. What I try to do is kind of let this line be a line, then start switching, and until the last second, have this foot kind of dragging outside. Here I have my calf and my knee bringing together. My weight's on this side. 7 and 8. So there I can assist my trunk, my heavy leg, with this lighter leg. So let's say we do full basic this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we slide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the difference with this one is I did more of the opposite, right? Instead of this leg being long, I made this one short. So the same shapes apply, but on different sides. So this one I made long, and this one I made more of a 90 degree. This right here. So now this one, what this requires is for me to really have this foot aligned with my knee as much as possible. This is my foot being away from my knee. This would be 2 inside of my knee. This is about in between. It's a region, again, because you don't want to, over rotate your knee, overextend it either. So as I'm taking a step here, I try my best to use my hip to get here. Boom. As I go, slide, ba. So that's gonna give you that design. For example, Amanda, if you were to face this way, and Amanda has like really good hip action and control. So let's say we both go that same side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we slide in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ba. Right? So you can see here, especially with Amanda's hip action and control, the timing of that. So how does this involve itself in the other basic steps, and why is this still a fundamental thing that you can work on? Because for example here, let's say we do a basic, right? So Amanda's gonna face away real quick, and I'm gonna do another basic. We're gonna add a basic on different time, sorry, a side on different timing. So for example, let's say we do regular basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basic, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's tend to stretch the leg out first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See the difference? Let's do it again with the knee. Here we go. Lunge, ba. 1. It's okay. So that's what I mean by the knee or the lunge. Here we do the lunge. Boom, ba. 5, 6. Regular basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen with the foot out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's different intention, right? And there's a different design to the shape. Very good, right? So that's what that does is like when you understand you have to commit to a shape, one or the other, you're understanding how that plays into your movement. So I'll give you an example, but again, this is mainly for solo work, that's for you to work on by yourself. Let's see I'm dancing bachata like this, right? And I'll show it for you from this angle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? For her, it's kind of hard to kind of differentiate doing with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, why is this important? Depending on what design you're shaping, thank you, Amanda, you're going to realize that some partners will read certain movements better. Some people are better at feeding hip movement. Some people are better at torso movement. Some people are more sensitive overall with their shoulders, their elbows, and their wrists. And some are very stiff and tight, right? But once you kind of start understanding that as one part, you also start understanding the space between yourself and your partner, your own position most importantly, and the amount of energy you want to put into that. So that way your moves become overall more efficient, overall more clear, and you have an overall more consistent style. And once you kind of progress, you can start dancing in different styles, and you can, depending on the music who you're with, it just becomes more vibrant. So we're gonna do this. So we have that slide down, right? So we're gonna give you 3 things to start off with. So I'm gonna face away this way again. So we had the basics, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slide, and 1, 2, basic, 5, 6, basic, and 1, 2, slide, and 5, 6, basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, double slides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, leg out slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, leg out slide, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, double leg out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, marching forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, backslide, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, face forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, double slides, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's it. Excuse me, a little bit gassy, that's my fault. But as you can see there, the way you can add those slides, the overall concept of using the tilt in your pelvis and the shifting in your hips is going to play a big part, as well as how you're marking or how you're pushing away with either or foot. To give you the breakdown of the forward and backslide, I'll do this. For example, Amanda, you go sideways here. Start from here, from this point here. Yep. And I'm going to start, yeah. And I'm going to start a little bit this way here. So for example, I'm going to give you a count. 5, 6, basic, and 1, 2, 3. No, go ahead forward, yeah. 5, 6, go forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, sorry, okay, hold on 1 second. So here what Amanda's doing here, she's doing the reverse of the count, so I'll just do it myself. So here, we're gonna do this, and again, we'll get coordinated on that later on. So what I'm doing here is starting on my 1 with my leader step, 1, 2, 3, 4, not your right foot. From here, I can do two things. I can either put this out here, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the leg outside, 5, 6. Notice I'm not going too far, not where it hovers. I can even do here, as long as like, you're not gonna get a perfect flat leg because most people's legs are not designed like that unless you're double jointed. But the main thing is going to be not so much the flattening of the leg, it's going to be the feedback through the floor, through the pelvis, through the side, through your glutes, through the back of your knee, through the ankle, through the toe, through the floor. So it's like a lightning rod right here. So once I go 5, 6, pelvic toe, 5, 6. From here now the quads, the thighs here are able to straighten. 7, I can bring I can roll the foot inward. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're gonna see two different things. One here, Amanda's being a bit extra with the body roll, right? So here, that's a layering on top of this layer, right? That's like body isolation. So if you can go ahead and do that, go ahead and try it out, and we'll revisit that in the future beginner steps. But right now, the only thing you have to worry about is 3 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, position. Number 2, where you're gonna travel, your direction. And number 3, your intention. I'm intending to use my this rod here to place, and my pelvis to switch the weight together. Now I can also do it in a lunge version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See the difference here? This one straightens out, and now I'm sitting on this thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, thigh, 6, 7, 8. So what it does here, you notice here, as I do compared to this one, this tilt is all the way forward, and then I sit. Compared to this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, I sit immediately. Right, and here this may either fall on the heel, or if I'm wearing high heels, right? If I were to wear high heels or have my big toe on the floor, I'm always extending through the floor like a pedal. Bah. So that's going to be the main intention here. And again, I'm giving you the most basic breakdown. With the addition of Amanda here, she's going to go into her own styling. We're not going to break that down too much, but for those of you who are starting to get more advanced, feel free to copy what she's doing or try to imitate. Take inspiration, that's the word. Take inspiration from what she's doing. And then if there's any questions, just put it in the comments on the Facebook and YouTube, or send us a message right here afterwards, and I'll do my best to get you on it. And again, you'll be seeing more of Amanda here. So we have those. So we're going to do a couple one whole song with basic steps. I'll throw in some turns and all that stuff, and I'm gonna throw in the slides for the basic steps and for the forward and back steps. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn the volume up a little bit and we'll get started. Okay, here we're going pretty good. So we'll do this. And you start right there, a little bit forward, 5, 6, basic leader step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more times, and 1, 2, 3, 4, last time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, with a slide, and 1, 2, basic, 5, 6, again, 1, 2, again, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, regular basic. So we're doing the lunge basic. The lunge slide. Basic again. Lunge slide, here we go. Lunge 2, 3, 4, again. Lunge 2, 3 together. Last time. Stretch and drag underneath. March forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward. Back lunge slide. Boom. forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Back lunge slide. Boom. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. This time, step out slide. Step out slide. Again. Step out slide. Again. Step out slide. So here, notice basic that the timing between me and Amanda is very different, right? She does it faster together, whereas I drag it out to the last second. Again, the beauty of the slide is you have those 4 counts that are eaten up by the movement, so you can emphasize different things. Yeah. One more basic. We're gonna do right step out slide. Boom. One again. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can clearly see when I count it out, she does it a count earlier and I do a count later, and that's still working within the movement. No, you're fine. So Amanda says that she could change the speed, but she doesn't have to, because that's perfectly what I'm trying to show here. The design of the shape and the position are more important than how fast you get there, unless it's off rhythm. Speed is only appropriate when the rhythm is there. 6, basic, one more time. Double step out slide. Again. Basic. Double step out slide. Basic. 3, bump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double lunge slide. Lunge and pa. Lunge. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double lunge. Boom, together and boom, together. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward slide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic forward. We're gonna do this a few times, just watching forward and back. One thing I forgot to mention about that forward slide is that as you step forward with it, you don't have to take a long step forward. You just mark the forward step and you let your ankle slightly roll downward as you drag your right foot towards it. So let's actually break that down real quick before I go on to a bunch of more slide variations. So right now we're at the close to the half-minute mark. We're doing pretty good on the time, I believe. And again, any questions, just let me know in the comments of the YouTube or the Facebook live link, and I'll do my best to continue on with you guys, okay? Okay, so and I'll show it to you guys from this side first. So as I'm going, I finished 5, 6, 7, 8. As I go 1. So here, Amanda, say you face me this way, and show that step here like I'm doing right here, like this. So try to do it like I'm doing it here, like this. Boom. Exactly. So here, I'm hinging mainly at the knee, right? I don't have to go all the way here yet, right? Because I'm going here. Boom. It is important because as I go 1, 2, then I do this. Otherwise, if I'm doing already this here, it's gonna change the way the movement looks itself. So to show it to you guys from this way, and I say Amanda faces you guys now. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much I go from this angle here, right? The right angle is right on this side. It's gonna go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do this again. 1, 2. Here you can see very clearly my second foot is rolling. 2, 3, and 4. Now, of course, if you're wearing shoes, you're not gonna be able to roll as easily, but still the intention should be that your foot should be finding the floor downward, right? So you're still dragging it along, just forward and back. Let's say you're not going outwards or going around. It's just 1, 2, 3 underneath. So again, that shouldn't mean that you're not doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because that becomes a different layer, a different set of figures in motion, right? This would be considered a 1, 2, 3, 4, like a sweep, okay? But that's something different. All we're doing simply right now is just adding a layer of a slide. Here, 2, 3, 4. From this angle, it'll be 1, 2, using this back foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the toughest thing with these slides, especially when you're used to ba 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 stepping, step, 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 step. The urge to step has to be quelled. How? Really finding the ground and using your pelvic toe and your extension. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be the key to that. Okay? So now we're gonna add slides to our turns, and then we'll do another song as well, and then we'll finish up because we're getting a little bit over the time. But from here we're gonna go into basic. Let's say I go basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Regular left turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I did kind of like a slightly longer step. Now on the 3 is when I do the slide. Let's do it again with a basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I decide to do the lunge one. Let's do that again. This time Amanda could actually face us this way. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Yes. 5, 6 with the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So as you can see now from both angles, even though the styling is slightly different, what you see is that on the 3, 1, 2, 3. I use this heavy leg 3, and I keep this. I don't want to send it too far out. I mean, I could do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, but it requires more energy, more time, and because of that, it has the probability of making me get up off balance more. Doesn't mean it will. It just means there's a higher probability. Want to keep it cleaner and more contained, but also distinct. Distinction equals styling equals smoothness. 1, 2, 3. I do my best to really bend here and to really push out this right side together. Likewise, let's say we switch sides here. You go right over here. Let's say we do a basic going this way to the right. So for you, it would be your left. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll still be the same concept whether you're going on right or left. Now the last thing we can do here is the well, two last things for now. I'm just gonna give you a quick run through, and you guys can watch it at your leisure. Let's say Amanda here. Let's do your box step on your leader. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. From here you're gonna go slide 6, 7, 8. Slide 6, 7, 8. So here, see how we meet together? That's because we're starting from opposite ends, and that box is created that way as a box. So let's say I start from here. Start from there. Let's start 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide 6, 7, 8. So that's how you would add a slide to a box step. Likewise, you can, let's say we start with the slide. Let's go slide 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we go slide 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So it can be a little bit disorienting, right? So the main point here, remembering that your 5, 6, 7, 8 in a box is, if you're a leader, right, left, back, together. So for you, you would do sliding, slide, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do that one more time. Slide 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here it's disorienting, right? So Amanda right now is sliding on the incorrect side. You want to make sure you slide that way. No, for you, you'll be sliding to your right, to your left. One more time. 5, 6. Slide to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left, right together. Don't forget about it. It's okay. So the main point here that I'm trying to demonstrate is that as you're going into the box step itself, just pick one of the 4 counts. Either you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back 8, or you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, slide 6, 7, 8, right? So these are basic fundamental principles. Sometimes even advanced dancers who, just because we kind of sometimes take some movements and we're so automatic about them, we don't realize that we take it for granted. We don't think about, oh, we can design a shape outside of it, and we get confused. But the confusion doesn't come from us not knowing technically what it is. It just comes from us not really just responding to how we're aware of what we're doing. So all this means is just the slide can literally be put in different things. For example, let's say we do the crossover step. Let's say we both face this way. So that way it makes it simpler for both of us here. We're going to start with the basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do the first 2 steps of the back cross. 1, 2. I'm going to go slide and 4. Slide and 4. Let's do the same thing on the right side. 1, 2, slide and 4. Now with a regular count, nice and slow. 1, 2, slide 4. 5, 6, slide 8. See, I just added a slide in between that. So that's the main difference. If you were to do this on like a bass count, which would be slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, quick, right? I can make that slow into a slide, right? Same thing if I were doing this on the crossover step. Slow, quick, 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 slow, quick, quick, quick. So that's kind of the inflection you wanna use. That's kind of how you accent that move. So that's the kind of the fun part of the slides. They're simple movements, right? But just because they're simple doesn't mean it's easy to do, right? Simple concepts can be really hard and they can be really difficult. Same thing with complex concepts. They're gonna be really hard to see when you're first looking at them, but once you get them, like, oh wow, this is actually easier to do than what my brain actually kind of approaches it as sometimes. So kind of just approach it as this move, in particular the slide, as it is. No more, no less. Treat it as a slide itself. Hip switching, finding your position, using your toes, rolling. That's pretty much it. Make sure to bring your feet together. That's the last thing I really want to emphasize. Bring them together underneath you. Sometimes we do slides, boom and pa, and it becomes like a not as, well, I guess, if you're gonna add this sort of embellishment or styling, it doesn't feel as nice or sharp or as visually engaging or even musically engaging when you don't complete that together. It's like kind of when you crack, like snap a carrot or like crack open like a package. It's like that feeling of like crispness to what you're doing. That's really pretty much what I'm trying for you guys, especially beginners, to approach it as. So that way everything becomes more concise, clear, distinct, and again you start building your own style. And no matter where you're learning from, who you're learning from, you really start understanding the mechanics of it, and not just, oh, I just learned this style from Jason or whoever. Is the actual fundamentals of it. So even advanced dancers like Commando here can learn something or add a layer of knowledge to what they already know and be like, oh wow, I guess I can do that, or I've been doing this all this time but never thought of it this way. So that's pretty much it. So let's do this last song with the slides added in, and then we'll take a quick 5-minute break and go into the salsa. Okay, so this is a more traditional song here. I'm gonna continue just like this. 5. So here I might actually start a little bit behind me so you can follow along. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basic, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again, and 1, 2, 3, 4 with a slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 step out slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lunge slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 step out slide again, and 1, 2, 3, 4 marching forward, 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and 1, 2, 3, 4 forward lunge slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 5, 6 again, forward lunge, 2, 3, 4 one last time, and forward lunge, 3, 4 5, 6 again, and forward lunge, 3, 4 5, 6. Pause right here. Yeah, so let's switch sides one more time. So actually you're gonna be in this corner here. Exactly. So we're gonna start 5, 6, going forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and 1, 2, 3, 4 last time, backward slide, boom, together again. Here we go. Boom, basic forward, 1, 2 again, boom, one more time, forward again, boom, forward, 1, 2, 3, 4 double slide, 1, 2, 3, 4 5, 6 forward, 1, 2, 3, 4 double slide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 5, 6 7 8. Be sure to let those hips loose. Double again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really feel the floor, not yet. Again, mark and go. Here, double slides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic again. We're gonna do a box step. Here we go. Regular box step. Tiny and forward. Make sure those are really tiny. Long step. Really tiny. Long step. You're just groove, groove, and away. Groove, groove through the door. Groove, groove, and away. Groove, groove through the door. 5, 6, 7. Remember each 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Here we slide in. Box again. 1, 2. Slide in. Box again. 1, 2, 3. Slide. See? Reset. See, so that's how you can start using these. It's like almost like Tetris blocks, right? I like to look at things like as blocks, and this is a great example of that. Let's do this last song. And again, any questions, just let us know. Again, Amanda's here now to give you a different perspective, a different angle, and then we'll finish up with a 5-minute break for the salsa. So this is good. This is perfect. This is a more modern bachata. Let's switch sides one more time. Actually, could you do this? Could you do it facing us? So you're gonna start. This is gonna be your whole section here. You're gonna start at that corner. 5, 6, basic leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or you could do the same. Actually, what? Let's do the same. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Technically, she's doing my opposite. She's my mirror. Yeah, so technically, that's a follower step that she's doing there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Double slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here, make sure you keep it simple here with the basics again. Yeah. Because again, this is the beginner class, so I'm gonna at the second half of the song definitely let go and do more stuff. Want to make sure it's nice and simple. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step out. Double slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly. Again, double steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basic. 2, 3, 4. Marching forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, real quick. So here, when I start with my 1, since you're doing the follower step, you go with your right foot backwards. Don't worry about changing the direction. Basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And marching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit closer. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double slides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 4. Bum, 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 bum. Double slides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic forward. 2, 3, 4. Double slides again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marching forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bum, bum, bum. So now this one's gonna be a little bit tricky here. We're gonna do it with the turns. So basic. Ba. Step out, turn, slide. Boom, boom, and slide. Slide. Boom, boom, and slide. Turn with the slide. 1, 2, slide together. Here we go again. 1, 2, slide together. Turn with the slide. 1, 2, slide together. Yes, very nice. Bum, 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 bum. And go ahead and just do your own, add your own sliding to this. We're gonna add another crossover step with the slide. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basic. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna do the bass step crossover with the slide. Boom, ba ba ba, boom, ba ba ba, boom, ba ba ba, boom, ba ba. Again, even if you're being dramatic, keep the steps small so you look more sharp and not as wild. Boom, ba ba, bum, boom, basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's finish with a turn slide. Here we go. Boom, boom, ba. Right? And that's pretty much it. So again, thanks Amanda for helping out with the class. And again, all these concepts are concepts that you can develop time and time again. You have the classes for free. You have them at your disposal to replay time and time again. And again, I couldn't put everything that I wanted to in this first session, but again, I will be revisiting at the end of every month. I'm planning to do a revision of most of the stuff that I've done within the past 4 weeks. So for example, we just started the month of May. So by the end of May, you'll have a revision of these slides, some of the other components I'm going to be layering onto this. If you haven't caught up with the April sessions, they're all right now on the playlist organized. There's about, I think, 13 or 14 videos of just beginner steps. And likewise for the intermediate, there's about 19 or so videos. So there's a lot of content for you guys. And I'm going to be doing this all throughout the month of May, perhaps even through June and July. And again, thanks to supporters like yourself who are donating, encouraging, and sharing, I'm able to have the funds and support to continue on with the classes. A big shout out to the New Haven Arts Council who recently granted me a small but significant to me amount to continue the classes, and also to other people such as Jennifer Crooks Carpenter and Rebecca who are helping me out with other information as well. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, Amanda. See you guys in 5 minutes for the beginner sauce.